Hey, this is NY Hunter back again, and I love these group shots, don't you? Once again, we have the KO fourth party oversized Menasor Constructicon set, and over there, if you can see, the original Magic Square one is there, without the arms, of course, to give you a clue which one we're going to focus on today. We've already done Motormaster, we've already done Dragstrip, and now we're gonna do Deadend. Deadend is very cool. He had that really unique voice in the G1 cartoon, and he also was the first Stunticon I ever got because of that, and because at the time Constructicons didn't really appeal to me. Menasor and the Stunticons became my favorite group forever. So today, like I said, we're going to focus on Deadend, and before we go to him, it's going to be a bit of a comparison again. As mentioned with Dragstrip, I never really did a Magic Square video set, so now that I have these KO fourth party oversized set, ones, I thought it'd be great to not only do a review on each one, but also give you a comparison. So you can see here, we're looking just about straight at them. There's a big size difference, actually. Some people don't think so, but there's a big size difference between the original Magic Square and the oversized ones. Ones that a difference that I'm anxious to see how it compares when we form Menasor. So we'll be doing these over the next couple of days. There's a couple other reviews I need to finish too, but very excited to do these for you guys and for myself so we can see what Menasor looks like. As we focus in on Deadend, one thing to know about this figure is for the Magic Square, and of course since they're the same, the oversized model, there's a very unique transformation. As you can see, the wheels are on the inside of this model when he's in bot mode, and that makes transforming him a bit tricky. But anyway, we'll get into that. One other thing to note, let's take a closer look at this guy while I explain. One other thing to note is we already went over the box and instructions and what comes in the package with the Dragstrip video, so I'll post a link to that. But yeah, if you guys want to take a look at that, please do. But yeah, let's start off with the comparison. I love the head sculpts. The head sculpts look so good. If you see the plastic, just like with Dragstrip, the color is a little different. I didn't notice till nearing the end of that video. So I made it a point to say that, but it was late in the review. With these guys too, I'm noticing right away, his plastic, especially the grays, are a lot cleaner. And you'll see Deadend here, his gray is a bit dirtier, yellower, if you can make that out. The lights, let's see, no, everything else looks fairly much the same. We'll see if we see any more differences as we go on, but look at the wheel difference. It gives you an idea how much bigger the bot's going to be in comparison. But yeah, I'm very excited to see the car modes together too. The Magic Square car mode, transforming him to a Porsche, was so difficult. As I mentioned with the Dragstrip review, because this was the last set to come out, I think they cut a few corners in trying to pump it out as fast as they could, and the plastic panels don't come together as clean as they should be, and you really have to force and push in order to really make them look good. I'm anxious to see what this guy looks like at the end. Alright, so for the moment, let's put them on the turntable and just get a 360 view, and then we'll move on. Thanks, guys. Okay, we are back, and now we've got both Deadends on the turntable, and you can see they're very, very similar, but keep a lookout on the chest, because you'll see that it's brighter on the KO versus the Magic Square one, and it doesn't make that much of a difference, I guess. It's just something that we've noticed, or I've noticed right now. So in any case, just like with Dragstrip, I can tell you that the Magic Square Deadend, the legs and feet are a little loose. Not like they're gonna fall off, but just not very sturdy. And then the KO version, I can tell right away that, again, the joints feel much stiffer. So I'm not sure if it's just because it's more heavy duty, bigger piece, bigger joints, but it feels much more stable, which I'm enjoying right now when I compare these originals to the KOs. What else can we say? The head sculpt, once again, is beautiful on both. The body, just the detail is just very nice. And yeah, I'm anxious to show you the transformation. As I said, the legs are very interesting here because in the other figures, the wheels on the legs go to the outside, so it kind of makes transformation a bit easier. For Deadend, it makes it a bit different, and we're going to show you just how. All right, we're back, and here he is, the man of the hour, the bot of the hour, Deadend. And yeah, let's start transforming him. Let me zoom out a little bit and get us some more real estate. All right. Yep, as I mentioned with the Magic Square one, all their guns are in a pile in the back over there somewhere. But yeah, I hardly ever use them because it's kind of a hassle. But for this, of course, I just got this set a couple weeks ago, actually, so I thought I'd put the guns on there and show them to you. Oh yeah, so I don't know if I showed Dragstrips to you last time, but just in case you want to see it, this is Deadend's. Yeah. Okay, let's transform him. First thing we're gonna do is spin his head around. This is not a requirement, of course. In fact, I believe in the original one, I did have the G1. As I mentioned, he was my first Stunticon. The head was always facing forward, if I'm right. But anyway, now we'll move the hood and top of the car out a little bit. There are two tabs here that keep the hood down very securely. So we're gonna shake a bit, shake, 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 shake. You can see it's coming loose over here. Yeah, we've got the tabs out quite a bit, but not totally yet. Okay, all right, I think we've got it now. So you can see here is one tab, and then here is the other tab. And we get the hood off because we've got to swing the arms. Oh, still pretty locked. Okay, we got to swing the arms down. So lift, and now we've got it disengaged, you see? Okay, so we've got to do that with both of them. This one now. Let's see if I can get you a good angle. Yeah, okay, so this tab, we're going to lift the hood off and push the shoulder down. Yep, there we go. All right, now you can see it's totally open. So yeah, right now that's what we want. And then here's the part of the Menasor arm, actually. For future reference, if you get stuck with the legs and hands later, because they can get in the way, you might want to just take the bottom part of the body off, transform the legs, transform the upper body, and then put them back together. But yeah, so far we don't need that, I think. Let's see. Now we've got the arms like this. We're gonna push these in, get rid of that gap, and same here, push this in. All right, this one is all the way in. This one I think could use a little more. Let's see. Yeah, all right, we'll see if that needs more later. But now, on the Magic Square one, we do need to flip the hands around so they're backwards in order to give us a little more space at the doors. It looks like that's the case here too. So do grab that hand and flip it around. And then we'll see where this leads us in the future. All right, so we've got this out now, but it's still, like I said, pretty well tight. Let me see, you gotta keep shaking it, I guess, because we've got to get this forward, and then we're gonna slip these. So if you remember, we folded this out like this and like this, right? Out from behind the chest. So now the whole unit, including this and this part of the joint go all the way up. So we're gonna fold up all the way, and then the arm will come down flat. You'll see the car start to come together when you do this, actually, see? Okay, and then, so yeah, we've got this in as far as we can go, and then now we bring this down, and it will close up the front end with the arms. Let's see. And this part was very tough on the Magic Square too. The tolerance is really tight, so you end up needing to push really hard sometimes. But let me see if I can do this back. Oh yeah, okay. And then this, but the arms are popping out. Okay, well, you see the way it's supposed to go. Give me a moment to push this in, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and yeah, it cleaned up pretty nicely. So what you have to do, because there are tabs in the arm that need to be clipped in by the lowering of the windscreen, and then after you clip them in the both arms, then you also have to bring the hood down, and there's two tabs there. So you've got to really hold this and push down pretty tough. So yeah, just like the Magic Square, it is a part that needs a lot more pressure than you'd like to use, but it's actually all right. It doesn't feel like it's going to break or anything. You just really have to squeeze down really hard to get all this back together. But you can see already the front end looks really smooth, really nice, really nice. So we've got that. Let's move on to the legs. Okay, so with this, you might need a spudger. Let me grab mine. And I only say that because the Magic Square, you need one. So let's see here. We've already got the knee panel coming down. We're gonna bring the knee panels down. Okay, so you can see they're hanging there. And then we're going to loosen this up. Oh, it's already out. Okay, so we'll loosen this piece from this piece, and then we'll loosen this piece from this piece. Let's see, with the Magic Square, it's so small that I do. Oh, and then also this piece from this piece. So all around, you gotta loosen everything up. And yeah, let's try without the spudger. But with the spudger, everything is so small that, yeah, you just need to use it. All right, and it looks like we've just about got this. Okay, so, yep, you see the back window. We're gonna move that up a bit. Oh, this is tight. Oh, it's tight. Okay. Okay, so we've got an L shape here, and we've got to fold this more forward toward the front, and then fold it down. Okay, so apologies for the angle. It's tight. All right, and then from here, we've got this pushed down, and we've got this part just detached from here and here. And now we're gonna try to move this upward. And the reason why you got to push this down is this tab sometimes gets in the way also as you're swinging up. But the leg can pull out a little bit, so it gives you some clearance. And you're going to need it later because this hand could get in the way too, as mentioned. Okay, so now we've got this flipped up. We're going to fold this down. The bottom of the foot actually becomes the top of the car. So let's fold that so it's nice and flush. And then we're gonna, you know, this area here, it looks like it's not gonna go over the hand, but like I said, you can loosen it out a little bit, and then ta-da, it goes over. So now we've got to put everything back together. So first things first is you got this over the hand. You'll see some of the plastic here kind of gets in the way, so you gotta finagle it a little bit, and then move this window back so it's in the right area there, see? And then it'll let you also move this a little bit more in where it needs to be. Oh, the hand moved. Okay, let's see. Gotta move the hand back, I think. Yep, okay. And then, yeah, let's move this back where it's supposed to be. Okay, like this. Perfect, right? And then this inner part with the wheel, yeah, now becomes the outside again, where it should be. Oh, yeah, push this in first. So it can be in, this tab can be into the car. Yeah, we can also do it later. But yeah, move this, start to move this out. So when we have this part in like this, okay, then this part comes out like that. And then we can start putting it together, but not too hard yet, because you might need to leave it a little loose so you have room for this leg. But after you get this, then like I said, this actually was down before, and we just need to move it down again. You'll see that joint or slider here, and then whoop, fold it up, and yeah, just leave it a little loose for now though. But yeah, it comes in to be the back. All right, so let's do the other leg. Was that confusing enough for you? All right, it is hard to explain, so I'm gonna try to give you a better view right now. All right, so once again, this part is down like this, and then this part with the wheel, we're gonna detach from here. Let's see, let's do it from the back. Nope, from the front. Oh, but first, oh yeah, let's do the back window. Actually, it's all gotta be done at once. You see the tab is loosening there, but now we've got that loose, we gotta move this a little. And that I can feel over here has been detached now. So that's another piece of the puzzle. And okay, now that we've detached that part, we can detach the top window. All the tabs seem to come together to hold the leg. Very stable though, which is nice. Okay, but yeah, it's just tab mania everywhere. Okay, so like I said, now we've got all the pieces. Let's see, we got this piece, we got this piece, we got this piece, and we got this piece, which will become the side, of course. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. First things first, the window, move it up again. Let's see how tight this side is. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to move this up so it's right side up. So this way. But remember, this tab gets in the way, but you can pull this out a little bit and then swing it up. And then also the hand gets in the way, but because you pulled it out, it should be able to after you turn this into the roof. And that's tight. And then you should be able to get this around the hand, just like that. And yeah, you can see it comes out. It comes out. So just make sure you give yourself enough room. And let's see, right now the window is in the way. So because it's in the way, you have to fold this down and this back a little more. And then when you're folding this back window back, you'll feel the pressure release because the window will be over here in the back. And then put everything, yeah, just make sure this part is lining up, and then move this part in like that. And then start swinging this outward like this, and then start pinning things back together. This go into this piece is the best first move. Let's see. Well, usually, yeah. And then as you do that, you should be able to close this piece too. Yep, you see? So we've linked them all together. This is attached here. This is nice and smooth here. And then we've got this last piece that we will fold up like that. And then finally, let's, yep, push this in a little and then attach, put together the back. And okay, like this. and clip together. These right here, and pretty sweet. And then, what is that? I think it's a Porsche 944, right? A friend of mine in college had one, and it looks exactly like it. Now, I know Deadend in the toy and also in the cartoons, and is supposed to have a spoiler. And I do have the spoiler in the Dragstrip video where we looked at the box. I showed you that they were in there, but as I mentioned, when you transform him, they kind of get in the way. You can swing the legs around and go around the spoiler, and it's fine. But for me, I kind of like this. I kind of like it with no spoiler in the back. It's nice and smooth, and it reminds me of college and my buddy's 944 that did not have a spoiler either. But yeah, it's pretty nice. And then to bring it in, Magic Square, here he is. Let's get this out of the way, and then let's put him on the turntable and take a quick look. Nice, right? We are back, and we've got them both in vehicle mode, and Porsches, very nice Porsches, if I could say so also. Yeah, take a look. Really nice look. Yeah, what can I say? I had a Porsche poster when I was a kid, so even though I don't remember all the models, I know Targa, I know 911 Turbo, of course, and then 944, which is what I think this is. But in any case, just so nice looking. So it turns out, to close as far as facts that we can tell about the KO versus the Magic Square, I can tell you that the Magic Square, like I said, is still very difficult to transform. You can see there's a little bit of a kind of height difference between the front and the back here, because actually, zooming out a little bit. Okay, yeah, actually, the back and the front don't connect very well. I used to feel that if I looked at it funny, it would detach. But just to give you an idea, I can just, actually I've had it together too long now, I guess. I transformed it about 15 minutes ago. So it's actually pretty tight now, but these two tabs don't grip very well. So a lot of the time after I transform him, it takes me a while to push the left and right sides together until it stays. And not only that, but the hood itself is pretty nice now. But also, like I was mentioning with the KO, I have to really push down a lot on the hood in order to make this stay as well as it is now, which yeah, looks very decent, right? But then let's look at the size difference. You can tell really with Deadend how much of a size difference there is, and there's a weight difference too. The Magic Square one compared to the KO is quite a bit heavier. This guy is, and you can see too. Well, yeah, it came apart a little bit, but it holds together very nicely too, and the pieces fit together, satisfying clicks all around, and then especially the legs, which were so complex, fit together very easily. Yeah, so I think that's all I gotta say about that. Not the graphics, but the paint is very nice too, and I just I mean, who doesn't like Porsches, right? I always like the look and the shape. If you ever got to test drive one, you'd know that they're actually a lot bigger than you think, probably. And yeah, it's just fun. But anyway, that's it. This is Deadend. His vehicle mode looks really sweet. And like I said, just that tip again, if you find that the legs are hitting the arms and you can't get the legs around the hands, even though it's very easy, you just pull it out a little more, you can take into account how the body splits when you form Minosaur, and you can also use that trick again in order to transform the back and then the front and then put them back together. But in any case, it's a beautiful figure, this one, and I just really like it, and hope you do too. Let's take the Magic Square one off and leave this guy and zoom in a little bit more and just take a parting look. Really sweet. All right, so this is NY Hunter, and we're here with Deadend, and this is it for now. Please like, please subscribe, comment, please do. I love chatting with you guys, and yeah, we'll do more. There's more figures to come. There's the rest of this team, and I'm also gonna start a new series soon. I think I'm thinking about it right now, and we'll see how that goes. But in any case, I've got a lot to say, a lot to show you, and a lot for us to chat about. So I wish you the best. Have a good night and or a good day, and yeah, just take care of yourselves out there. We'll chat again soon, and yeah, bye bye. Oh yeah, one more thing I forgot to mention, because viewers do like to see the size comparisons and don't want me to forget it. So I still have Deadend transformed here, the oversized version, and I just wanted to show you once again, this is Dragstrip, a Breakdown, and Wild Rider, and they are here as well with Motormaster, and this is the size comparison. Basically, I'm not going to transform Deadend again, but I wanted to show you Motormaster is taller than Pipes and taller than the Sparkless Spot, and yeah, the other guys are a little bit shorter. So yeah, that's how they compare. And then you've got Sandstorm, Inferno, Red's back there too, Red Alert if you can see him, but this is how the size hashes out. And Optimus is back there too, but because of the angle of the camera, you can't really see him that much. You can see his shoulder, so he's definitely taller. So for those who want to know, oh yeah, New Age Delta Magnus. For those who want to know, this is how they stack up as far as sizes go. All right, hope you enjoyed. Once again, if you like, please like and subscribe and comment. Thank you. Bye-bye.